Oh, yes, yes, The Walking Dead. Now it's starting to feel like the previous seasons where we start off strong, but we're kind of reeling a little bit because they don't know where to go or what to focus on. Welcome, guys. We're talking The Walking Dead. Episode title now. Spoiler review, so you have been warned. I was entertained by this episode, not because of the episode itself, but because I was with my cousins and we were ripping the shit out of this episode. Just overall, what was going on. I mean, I wish I would have recorded everything because it was gold. It was magic, man. I felt magic. Anyway, so yeah, we're all watching The Walking Dead. We love The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. I thought last weekend's episode was a little bit of a snooze fest, but hopefully they'd bring it back. I knew it wouldn't really focus on the Glenn situation. Just get over it. They're probably gonna get to it until the season finale. But listen, so I knew that we're definitely seeing the previews. I think everybody knew that we were going to probably focus on Alexandria, Jesse, Diane. I like to call her Diane, but I think it's Diana. Spencer, her son, Nicholas a little bit, Maggie a little bit. I think it's Denise. Denise, I always forget her name. The doctor, Tara. We weren't going to focus on Abraham. We weren't going to focus on Sasha, Daryl, and all them, and of course Glenn. So I'm assuming you saw the episode, and I'm just going to really go through what I liked and what I disliked about this episode, and just like a conversation with you guys. And of course, I would love to continue the conversation down below in the comment section. Let's get started. What the fuck, man? Are they really going to have Rick running to the gate and not explain how he was stuck in the RV, how walkers were just really just like coming out of everywhere? How did he get out of the situation? Are we going to get a flashback on that, or we just see Rick running like hell away from these walkers? But if you watch, I believe this, just remembering, he was in the RV and walkers were kind of just like walking past the RV, but they're already kind of surrounded him a little bit. So how the hell did he get out of that? They just like, whatever, Rick's out, he's running, he made it to Alexandria safe. Then again, he brought half the freaking walkers towards Alexandria, all the walkers were coming over there anyway, so they have to close the gate, make sure they hold steady, be quiet, and try to survive. And hopefully Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham and all of them could steer them away when they get back. And Glenn, listen. Glenn's alive. Or is he? I might now think he might be dead. I just have a feeling I was thinking that this episode, because Maggie went to go see, Maggie seems like it's always her trying to find Glenn or Glenn trying to find Maggie nowadays. So she goes off with Nicholas. They're going to go try to find Glenn. And this is the part where I thought was the highlight of the episode. Those walkers, those like sewer walkers are amazing. They looked great. It went great. The execution was great. The setup was typical. But boy, did they look fantastic. I want figurines of those things. Those things look so... They're slimy. They're just... It feels like they're just rusted. Like, not rusted, but just very old and fragile. Yet they still have strength to take Maggie, by force. I mean, these walkers looked fantastic. I thought it was a great job with the makeup and if prosthetics or whatever. I mean, it looked fantastic. So that was the highlight of the episode. And then, of course, we learned that Maggie is pregnant. Now, I'm not going to get into the comic books, but we know where this is going if you read the comic books. That's why it leads for me to believe that maybe Glenn, because I think maybe Glenn's probably alive. Glenn's alive. Come on, Glenn's alive. We all know he's alive. Well, anyway, so that's an interesting... I did like how Maggie kind of broke down a little bit, though, and like that's the love of her life, Glenn. Man, this is like one of the best couples, right? Glenn and Maggie. But Maggie's on the market. I'll be your baby daddy. Anyway, so, yes, there's that situation. Of course, they get back, and Glenn... They had a little memorial on the wall where they were writing everybody's names who died down, and she's erasing like Glenn's name, and that's nice. Anyway, so going back to Rick telling everybody like, we need to stay together, be quiet, shut the hell up, don't let the zombies come in, and pretty much telling Diane, I need you, Diane. or Diana. Diana's just like kooky in this. I mean, she was just like, it reminded me of a horror film, but she's the main serial killer or whatever horror villain. She reminded me of Carrie a little bit. And then my cousin pointed out she kind of reminded him of Caitlyn Jenner. So yeah, that ripping apart, right? Ripping apart. And I think it's like crazy. Like we need if Glenn. We need Glenn. We need Glenn here. He's the only Asian in this cast. We need Glenn to still be alive. If not, then I'll settle for Han in the Fast and the Furious. Glenn's alive. He's alive. He's a pizza boy. Go home, pizza boy. But he still kick ass. All right, so yeah, back to Rick. And then we see, Rick bonding with a little bit. I think he was. He was bonding a little bit with Jesse's son, and we see a little bit more Jesse. I don't really necessarily care for this character. That's why I kind of wish Andrea was still alive, because there is a great, I love Andrea in the comics, and they really just messed her up. And I think I'll have another video talking about that. But we see Rick and Jesse, getting a little smooching. What else do we have? Spencer's a real dick, dude. What a dick move. Telling everybody, you can't steal this food. But I can without anybody watching. What a dick. That's all I gotta say about Spencer. He's a dick, and that's how he is a dick in the comics, but they showed it a different way. What else do we have? We have the doctor. I think it's Denise. Can't remember her name. I called it. I was like, listen, like Tara's always like going to see her. I bet you $5 they're gonna make her, these two. They're gonna kiss. Watch, and that's exactly what happened. Denise goes up to Tara and just, well, it wasn't that bad. It was like, no, it was like, anyway. So yeah, that happened, and Eugene is still trying to tap that, but Eugene got no game. If you could tell, like this Walking Dead episode was okay. It was fine. It was okay, but I felt like it just really doesn't offer too much. I know they're trying to get us to care for Alexandria and some of those people, but some of the people are so whiny and just like, we're gonna die anyway and this and that. Like, it's, if you're gonna focus on Alexandria and the little people they have apparently, then like, why would I give a damn about these people if they're like already giving up hope? So where's Heath? Where's Michonne? You have these other characters. I know they are on the spotlight a lot, but the characters you're presenting are not that entertaining. They're not that interesting, honestly. Jessie's not that interesting to me. She's not. She says the right line, I'm ready to open my eyes. Yeah, slow kill. That's it. I mean, just Jesse doesn't do anything for me. The zombie... Carl... Oh, my God, dude. This is why I'm still holding up on Carl, because it's not yet his time, but he's growing older. He's growing older, so they need to start pulling that trigger where Carl is more of a badass. He is a badass when you think kid sense of Apocalypse. What a sissy Lala fight, though. Come on, dude. You could do a lot. Come on, Carl. Maybe you're, just laying up a little bit when you're fighting Jesse's son, but what was those pushes? Like, it was so comical. It was like a WWE match. It was like, oh my God. But Carl, the problem is the actor. I don't think the acting's not that great, honestly, with Carl. I'm rooting for Carl to become this badass that I know he could be. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any hope that it's going to happen, but we'll see in the future. Diana's just going cuckoo nuts. I mean, it's her situation. She's just done. She's done. She wants to live, but then again, I don't believe her. I don't think she does want to live. So that's that whole situation. That's really what I took out of tonight's episode. It was lackluster. It wasn't the greatest episode in the world. It wasn't the worst episode in the world. It was just vanilla. It was very vanilla. I was kind of expecting a little bit more. When I did like how Rick was running away from the walkers, but come on, dude. How the hell did you survive that? Just like Glenn, how the hell is he going to survive that? But that's really all I have to really say. I think I'm forgetting something, but they showed Morgan for a split second. It just was okay. It was an okay episode. There's nothing to it. There's no like it was just okay. As you can tell, I'm tired too. But I think I was more entertained because I was with my cousin and stuff, and we're just like just talking the shit out of The Walking Dead, and well, because Walking Dead does have those same kind of like surprise, not even surprise, like they act like they haven't used this before, where somebody opens something and it gets kind of real quiet a little bit, and then you're like, oh, is there something gonna pop out? Yes or no? And then of course it is, because it's The Walking Dead. So kind of getting sick and tired of that. I think the writing was at its kind of weakest this episode. I think it was just like American Horror Story. It was all over the place. They should have focused on. I know they were trying to focus on Alexandria, but these characters are just not interesting, and it left me wondering what the hell is Carol doing? What is Michonne doing right now? It shows them for a split second, but these are the characters I want to know what they're doing. So that's it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Like the video if you like it, and comment below. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm Dan Manny, Dan's son. Until next time, until we talk more The Walking Dead. I'll see you guys later.